Okay, now we're at the back of my house. I was hoping to keep these all to 4 minutes. We have 20 minutes of video, but it's very hard to cover this in a short amount of time. This is the back of our Zone 1, and like most people have a workspace, this is our workspace. We keep a nursery. This is all the trimming we do from around out there in Zone 4, Zone 2, Zone forestry areas. We get plenty of firewood. A few more nursery species to make sure that we're ready for when the rains come in a month. This is my daughter's room, and this is water harvesting from her bath. So these are things that she's getting. Oh, can't miss my composting toilet. This is soil from our toilet. Gorgeous, gorgeous dark soil. So that's another way that we, recycle and make sure that we get a lot of nutrition for our soil. In the middle here, we have the composting toilet bins, and the toilet is inside. Let me quickly pop in there and show you that. It's just a simple box. There's electricity today. You use the toilet. And there's a sign there, if you forget how, use it. This is how you flush. It's just a little bit of soil. Put it on top of whatever you do. And then when the bucket is getting full, we put it in this bin and we cover it. And there's no smell, there's no flies. You can sit out here and you wouldn't know. So this is all the cover. As long as you cover it, there's no smell. Okay, guilds, last thing. Every section that we go to, there'll be a guild. So a guild mimics nature. It's human-made, but it tries to get things that we need. So food for us, here's a legume. I can eat the bean leaf, I can eat the bean. A vegetable called plantain. A fruit, mint, you know. This is rue that we use as a spice. Peppers, lots of different leaves, lots of different legumes. This is cassava. You can eat the leaves, you can eat the bottom. Let's see, a staple. There's several, but they're way up there. They're on these branches. We have air potatoes, we have cocoa yams. There's some cocoa yams. These are all cocoa yams that I could dig up. Bananas I can eat either as a fruit or as a staple. We just harvested some, and here's another one coming. Sorry, it's going to be hard to see at this time of year. Cape gooseberry. Like I said, hundreds of foods, literally. This is another very, very big yam, and they always start coming out at this time of year, just before the rains come. They're so beautiful, purple and green. So food for us, and we go by the 6 food groups, which is the Malawian way of teaching. Then we always have food for the soil. So this is from our composting toilet, the legumes that I showed you about. Food for us, food for the soil. Always have ground cover. It could be this, or it could be plants that are crawling along. It could be the rocks. Food for us, food for the soil, ground cover. Then we always make sure that we go up. So they're called climbers and supporters. The climbers can be on a fence, like over there, or it can be on a tree. And then there's all sorts of different climbers. And then diggers. We have to have things that go down. So all these plants dig, either wide or deep. And then last are smelly things. This is called Artemisia. It's a medicine for malaria. This is the rue. So this, if you could smell through the phone, you would know that it's protecting us from different diseases because of its smells. And we also have flowers and colors throughout as well. And other protection could be your fence, or it could be thorny things. It depends on what's a threat to your site. So welcome to my home. I hope you've enjoyed